Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I've got a whole bunch of orders that have come in. I'm going to try to do them as quickly as possible, but sometimes I get interrupted by things like this that just came in. This just came in from Let's Resin. These are going to be the cutest. These are their newest molds. One is a bear, this one. This is an axolotl, and they have knit clothing on. They look like sweaters, and I think they're advertising them as they're squishy. They're Taba squishy molds, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use mine for resin, so I'm very excited to do these. So things like that come in, so sometimes orders have to get pushed back. Today, I'm doing 4 different people. They're not complete orders for some of them, but they're partial orders. So this is the beautiful Into Resin jar that I just got. This one's going to be for Sherry. Sherry wants this poured in the gorgeous Paradiso. It is going to be beautiful. So that's pretty simple. Pour some glue, blah, blah, blah. And then Tina wanted a set of all the perfume bottles. Now I have 7 of them. I only have 5 out because I only have 5 little lids. So I'm going to have to do them in 2 pours. So we're going to do 5 and then 2. And then she wanted all purple, all different shades of alcohol ink. And if I didn't have different shades of alcohol ink, 7, which I don't, she said to use glitters. So I have 4 different shades of alcohol ink. Hopefully they're going to be a little different. They are all Let's Resin. One is a dye. The other are alcohol inks. And then I pulled out this Royalty. And then I have some other glitters over here for the next 2. I'm just not sure which one. I have Fairy Dust, Grapevine, look at that gorgeous one, and this is Abyss. So I have to decide which 2 of those I will use. Then, let me see, I'm trying to get everybody straight. Oh, I have 2 different Cindys. So one Cindy wants the carriage done, and one Cindy wants the alligator done. So before I start mixing resin, let me flip these over. We're going to do the carriage the same way I've already done it. So she fell in love with it. It was gorgeous. If you didn't see it, you will see it today. We're going to do green chrome powder in the stem and the Rolio gold in the actual carriage. And let me find a good brush for this one. It went in pretty well. Actually, I think I'm going to try this again. So the last time I did it, I left the 2 little gems on the side clear. We're going to pour this with clear again. It came out absolutely gorgeous. And I can see why she would want one. Y'all probably going to want one after this too. And when I got the resin so spectacularly bubble-free, it almost looked like you were looking into an empty container with some paint on the bottom of it, looking from the bottom, so it was beautiful. I'm just gonna get the chrome as best that I can in each of these little facets. And then I'll clean off the top and we'll do the same thing with the gold mica powder. It's so hard to see what you're doing in there. So get yourself like a little cotton swab or a micro brush. I'm just gonna get with alcohol. Probably a pointy cotton swab wasn't the best choice. Let me grab a regular one. I'm not gonna make you sit through this, but if you're new to resin, I want to at least start you out before I throw you in a fast forward. We have new people in here every day. So I'm just gonna clean around that edge and then go in with the gold. Same thing. Let me better get a new one. I don't have my switching sponge here. You can use any colors that you want, but the gold came out beautiful. I mean, any color would look beautiful, I'm sure, in this Into Resin mold. I love their molds. I've got several on order, so you're going to be seeing their molds quite a bit. I don't know, do you guys like to see orders to see what other people have in their head? Well, sometimes they're the same thing I've already done, but most of the time it's their own vision coming to life. You don't need a whole lot of this gold when you do put it in. And I wish I had a pressure pot, but I got it good last time. I keep saying that. It's still in my cart. I need to just make room in my room. That's what I'm waiting for that thing. I'm waiting for room to put it because it's so big. And you have to have an air compressor, and it's already... I need it here by my space because I don't want to be moving my molds very far when I do want them to go into the pressure pot. So that's my only issue, is space. This is going to take me some time to clean because I want to get it all out of that little area right there. See how the dust is going in there? So let me just go ahead and stick you on a little fast forward. I'm just going to do the same exact thing with the cotton swab and alcohol when I'm ready to clean it. And then I think everything else is just getting poured. Yeah, then we'll mix up some resin.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage. Sparkles explode in a radiant haze. Crafting a masterpiece that's gonna amaze. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare. Diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell. Turning the ordinary into something to tell. Glitz and gold with a stroke of flair.
I mixed up about 7 ounces for the alligator and the little carriage. I'm just gonna do one thing at a time. And then while I was mixing, I realized I do have other inks for the purple, so I don't have to use any glitters at all. I have the Pixis that has grape. Then I have the GRDZ Plus, it's metallic purple. I'm just gonna drip in a little bit. And then the Rolio Purple Heart is a shimmer one too. So I think we can do this without the glitter ones, because I don't know that she really wanted the glitter. I think she just wanted it as a backup plan. So I don't do backup plans unless I absolutely have to. Sometimes I have to. So 3.5 I'm gonna do for the alligator, and I'm gonna keep 3.5. Oh, look at that, perfect pour. I'll keep this one clear so I could reuse the cup. And this one is going to be the Fatlo, I don't know how to say that, green. This is the same green I used on it last time. And oh, just so you know, I got a discount code, it's on the screen, from Artist Till Death. So that's amazing. We were able to work it out, and she's gonna give you guys 10% off. So she's local here in the United States, so we don't have to be ordering. Obviously, if you're over in Australia, order from Just Resin and Color Obsession, or Color Art, whatever they were called, Color Passion, sorry. Look at this, it gets everywhere. But if you are in the US, then you can order straight from Artist Till Death and have the discount code. So check that out. It will always be linked in my description page. The code will be with the other codes, and I always put the code underneath the link if I have one. So everything that I link in here for today's video or any day's video, I will put the link, what it is, and I will also put the discount code right underneath it if there is one. Now, some of this stuff, obviously, Amazon doesn't give discount codes. So if it doesn't have a code, then I don't have a code. This one, I think I'm going to go a little bit darker. And then I'm going to put it through the vacuum chamber. Both of them, and then we will pour them and set them aside. I think the only one I need to finish, the little perfume bottles, she doesn't want any bling on them. Maybe she's gonna do it herself, I don't know. Or maybe a lot of people don't like bling, so I get that. So we're just going to pour them for her and ship them off that way. Let me just wipe off that stick with the unmixed pigment paste at the end of it and remix, and then we will debubble.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
I'm just going to spritz this little guy with some 99% alcohol. We don't want no little bubbles in him. And hopefully I was right about 3.5 ounces. That's what I wrote on there anyway. Yep. Perfect. Enough to scrape out into a couple little butterflies, possibly. Let me just spritz that one bubble. I'll have to go back and look and see how I finished this one. I don't remember what I did to it. I do remember the big eyelashes on it though. This one I'm not gonna spritz because of the powder. So I really want to slowly pour this in so I can get it crystal clear. This one took a while to clean just because it's an order, and I just kept going over it and over it and over it, hoping I got every piece off. Look at that, 3.5 ounces. That's beautiful. Look at that. I don't really want to dome this one. I think I can't remember, but I think I had some trimming to do, but I'll trim it if I have to. Look at that, perfect. I'm gonna just, there's a few bubbles I just scraped in there, but I'm assuming they're gonna come to the surface before it cures. It has time still. So that one is gonna be great. Let me just mix that. I'm just looking at it, and that's probably the alcohol I'm seeing, or it could be floating powder. And I think I ended up doing this on the last time too. And it still came out spotless. All right, that's good. Let me do something with the scrapings. Maybe I'm just gonna stick it into the giveaway mold so I don't have anything else to unmold. I'm gonna have enough work today, I think. Well, not really a ton of work, but I just wanna wipe that off. All right, let me grab some more resin and we'll get started on, let's do the jar next. I lied. I'm gonna do this one, the little bottles first, just so I didn't have to get a bottle messy right now, a big bottle or a big mixer cup. So we're gonna start with metallic purple. I split it up to just over an ounce of each one. I mixed up 6 ounces, and I literally don't know how much I need of each one to keep it transparent. So we're gonna do 1 drop at a time. And then they're all gonna go through the vacuum chamber at the same time. Okay, we need a little more. We'll do, oops, that was a squirt. Didn't mean to do that. I'm sure that's plenty. Okay, it's just transparent. A little bit more would have been opaque. It's gonna be pretty nonetheless. So it's got a beautiful shimmer to it because it's a metallic. So that's good. Happy with it. Get that unmixed. Although alcohol ink will mix while it's sitting there in your mold all by itself. It's very hard to get it to not mix if you didn't want it to mix. Let's do the Grape by Pixis. Again, I don't know how much I need. Some purples do not stay purple. Be very careful on your brands. Let's Resin is one of the only ones that I know. See, that one turned blue. So now I need to go in with a purple, so I'm not going to use grape. That's what I'm saying. Some brands don't work. Let me find the regular purple and hopefully fix that. Well, the 3 drops of purple. Hopefully it will be purple. Had a feeling one of these brands weren't going to do me good. I have a couple brands that do that exact same thing. I have one brand that turns pink. Okay, that's still transparent, so we're going to leave that one. So I definitely don't want... Now, I'm not going to remember which is which after demold, so I won't be able to help you there. Well, let's just do a regular purple, because I know this one is going to be okay. I'll just do it a little bit lighter for the shade than the one we just did. Maybe just do the 1 drop. So we'll have a couple different shades of the purple. That looks good. So we did that one. Let's try the Rolio. Now when you have these ones, I don't know why Rolio's tags don't stay on these bottles, but they don't. It's like they're not glued on. They come right off, but I don't want to get rid of it because I want to know what color it is. So it's weird. All of my bottles are like that for Rolio. All right, this one's not even open. Let's me pop it open real quick. Hopefully that worked. I don't think it did. It did not. I must have missed. Let me get a thumbtack. There we go. Hopefully that one worked. Now these are lighter, so you do have to squish some in. More than a couple of drops. That's a pretty shade though. We're just going to put a little bit more in. These are their pearlescent liquid pigments. There's a whole set of them. I can't remember how many are in the box. That's pretty. I think I'm going to stop there because that's about how deep they're going to be poured anyway. So these are the colors you're going to see. Then let's try Violet, the dye by Let's Resin. Should we start with 1? Let's start with 1. Let's do 1 more. And that's probably it for this one. Hopefully there's a little bit of a difference between them all. I think there is. What do you think? Let me wipe these off. These get so messy. Then they get all over your gloves. So all I have left is Dark Orchid and Orchid. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let me get the bubbles out. They are ready. So my thought process on this is to do the little lid first, because if I run out, I can add clear to the actual bottle and not be able to match the little lid thing. Now these lids do not fit on tight, just so you all know. They just like are placed in there. You would have to either, somebody said, maybe put some silicone around it. I thought maybe little rubber band or something if you wanted a tight fit. But I'm sure you guys have great ideas to do that. Just 1 drop at a time until it's full. These do like to have bubbles. I'm gonna place them back here. Oh, I took that green from the alligator and I add a bunch of crushed crystal and I put it in pendants. Just because that green was so gorgeous, I thought it would look beautiful in the pendants. So I'm just gonna pour them slowly because there are little lips to get around in all these little the tops of the bottles. So far, I've never had a bubble in them, but today's not the day I want to start. And some hold more than others. That's why I wasn't quite sure how much. And I'm going to try to keep them together with their lid. That one's good, so I definitely have extra of that one. Okay, let's put that aside. I have no idea which is which at this point. Get the bubbles out. One more drip. These do shrink, and I do sand them down after they come out. Let me just move these in the back. I did clean them all out too, and I'm hoping I got every little thing. Ooh, that one had a big bubble in there. You could see through them, so that's good. You can see any bubbles that you need to get out. A little bit left of that one. I see a bubble in there. Hopefully it'll rise. It looks like it's going to. I think I will top that one off over here. That's good. Next. Ooh, this is a pretty shimmery one. Whoop. This one poured a little too fast. I hope I don't have a bubble in there. So I will not know. I would have to re-pour the entire thing because I would have no idea what I did to get the color. There's that one. I know there's stuff on the outside, but I don't think there's anything on the insides. This one is the heart shape. Each one is a different shape. That one's got a bubble down in there. Hopefully I got it. These things are so cute when they're all blinged out. I have several. I don't know if they're still there or not. I have several on my eBay store already finished, if you like them. Perfect. So far, so good. Next. This one is the really, really light. Woo! The alcohol must be helping because generally I get several bubbles in these little lids. That's done. And I didn't really plan which one goes into what. I just randomly choosing. This one's really light. Really light. This one holds a lot more than the others. Oh no. Oh, exactly amount. The exact amount, and I will need to scrape to get it all out. Just over 1 ounce for that one. I think that's the biggest one I have, and it's domed, so that's good. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. I see a little bubble around the edge though. Let me just coax it out of there. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something on the outside of the mold. Beautiful. Hopefully I can move it now that it's domed. And one more. Let me move this stuff. One more. And maybe I will pour all the purples together for the extra. And maybe a little bit of crushed crystal or something. I don't know. It depends what we're gonna make. Woo! And this one. Ooh. Let me push it back before I dome it. Sorry if you can't see. All right. I'm just gonna combine all of these. Whoops. Too much stuff going on here. Into one cup. Maybe I'll finish filling up those pendants. They're the water ripple pendants that are beautiful when they come out, that I've already pulled out. See what else I can get in here. Well, that's at least 1 ounce. So I probably got 1.5 ounces left. What can I make? Let's mix it together. That shimmer's running through it, so I think I will add more shimmer. Let's use this new pump one by Color Passion. It's basically crushed crystal in a pump. I'm just gonna douse it all the way up. And all those bubbles I just squirted in or stirred in there, you won't even see them with all this crushed crystal. Let's do, I think I will fill up the rest of these, because those will be really pretty. I think I want some more purple in here. Let's try this dark indigo. I don't want transparent pendants. Ooh, that looks like grape. That's what the grape should have looked like. Let's see. Well, it's still going to be transparent, I guess. A little bit darker. Get another drop in that one. And it's just gonna probably stay like that, so I need to mix it in. Another drop in this one. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then I'll find another mold of some sort to put it in. Okay, that's good. Let me just spritz the top of that, wipe that, and find a mold. Let's see how much this one holds. This is the 3-dimensional butterfly. Might be pretty in this purple. Maybe I can get this one and the water ripple. They don't hold that much. They look bigger than they are. I bet I can. cool. Let me grab the other one. And just spritz that and move it. Probably gonna have some more left over after this one too. Huh. Squish these wings, especially the tops. This one should be gorgeous. It's nice and shiny. Wow, I still have some. Let's move that. Do I have enough for this little turtle? That is the question. Let's do this little guy. A little star in his back. Gosh, I don't think I have enough. No, I don't think I do. Oh, I do! Huh! Perfect! That's so funny. Like I planned it. All right. Now for the jar. This one holds 14 ounces I have written on there. So let me get the resin and then we will add the glitter and the glue and debubble that. Cool. Well, we're gonna have a lot to demold today. Got 14 ounces mixed. I'm just gonna douse it with my glitter. Probably most of this jar. I might have to go get a refill. I'm not sure. We want lots of glitter. I don't like to see the clear layer of resin. I kind of check it on my stick, which that has way too much. Let me just add a whole bunch. See what that looks like. The glue is gonna suspend it for us, but sometimes it lets me down at the very bottom edge, so I need to make sure. See, I still see too much. I can't believe I'm gonna use this entire jar. So much for that jar. I just want to make sure it's glittery when she gets it. That should be good. I don't think I need to go get a refill at this moment. That's good. I did take another cup out so I could split it. Now 14 ounces, I'm gonna do 14 drops to start with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you don't. Just go by the thickness and the gloopiness of it. But because I have so much glitter in here, and this glitter is very chunky, I might add a couple extra drops. See, that's a little too thin for me. I added 4 more. And you can put it through the vacuum chamber. It'll still take the bubbles out, but you better not walk away from your vacuum chamber because it will go everywhere if you don't give it enough space to degas. It's getting there. It's not quite there yet. I just don't want it sinking. This is a lot of glitter and a lot of resin to not work. All right, let me get this debubbled and then we'll pour. And now we just pour. It did good in the vacuum chamber. It didn't come up or over or anything. I'm gonna worry about this little knob first. Get that filled and hopefully squished around before I fill it up. Just gonna take a little tool here, hopefully release any bubbles that might be in there. and then pour it. This should be one sparkling, gorgeous jar. I'm just gonna go up underneath this lip. It's gonna be a tough one when you have glue and a lip like this. Most likely there will be a bubble. But with all the glitter, we can fill it in with some UV resin and you probably would never see it again. Let me grab my glitter spatula because I can't get it off at this point, so I don't like to. Look at that, it was the perfect amount for the lid. Isn't that funny? That lid took, well, I don't know now. Because of all the glitter, I can't even tell you how much it took. I guess it doesn't matter because why would you just pour a lid? Okay, let's do the big one. I don't think it needs deep pour or anything because you got side walls. If this was just open, yes, for sure. Let me cut that off. And kind of coat the sides, squish it around a little bit. Hopefully we're going to be okay. I don't want to incorporate bubbles either while I'm doing that. Now we just pray that the glitter doesn't sink because that was a lot of glitter. I'm going to go up underneath that lip too. It's not a 90-degree angle on this one. It's more of a curved lip. It's not really a lip. Just the bottom of this jar is curved. So it shouldn't get too many bubbles under there. We're not going to use all of it because of the amount of glitter I put in. So we will make something else with the rest. What do I have left? I have 2 ounces left. Let me see what I have in my stash. So the glitter took up 2 ounces of the space. Good to know. Pulled out this cross because it's a good go-to. It only holds 1.5 ounces. And I figured I'll put the rest in my little flower mold. This cross should look stunning in this. I've never poured this cross in this glitter before. But I know it's going to be gorgeous. It does have matte and shiny parts to it though. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let me just get this filled. You don't go over these parts because those are cutouts. A little more. And a little more down here. That looks good. Let's hope I have enough for this flower. This flower is going to be gorgeous in it. You really have to be careful though because there's a lot of areas you can get bubbles in this one. So I always stick a little bit in, plus there's glue in here that does not help. Whoa. I squish it around. Let me grab my stick again. Get it into all these crevices, all the petals. And then fill it up. I usually do that a couple of times when it's not glitter. But with glitter, I don't know how much I can do. I don't know. This one's gonna be really pretty though. I've never poured this one in the glitter either, which is why I grabbed it. I wanna see what it looks like. A little bit more. Look at that, enough for the cross and the flower. Whoop. Not much left, enough for a pendant. All right, cool. Now we just wait. That's it. Everything is cured, but before that, I had a new friend stop over. Her name is Sue. She was here one other time. She lives close to me and she watches us. So she came by and she dropped me off a gift. You guys, this is the cutest thing ever. Look at that. She made that for me. Isn't it adorbs? It looks just like my little peanut head. Oh, thank you so much, Sue. I absolutely love it. And she did something. She made me close my eyes and I'm like, what did you do? So she pulls out a blinged out turtle that she made. She blinged the whole thing. She's going to make a mold of it. I'm like, that is gorgeous. So I made her a promise. I said, when you make a mold of that turtle, you call me and we're going to do a video together and we're going to show that it is possible for anybody to make their own crystal diamond whatever you want to make. So she did such a good job. She did it in like one day. I was shocked. She did an amazing job. So Sue can't wait for that video. Here is some of the extras. This is the Paradiso. Look at that stunning looking pendant. Love that. And then this is the Paradiso in the flower. I haven't seen it in a flower yet. Oh my gosh. That glitter is so amazing. It is so beautiful. I love it. And then this, oh, these were all, I forgot we had a lot of extras today. So this is, I'm anxious to see this one. So this one, actually, it's very pretty. It is not, like I said, there's some parts, there's like a lot of texture in this mold that is matte and shiny. So that's what you get in a matte and shiny mold, but it looks gorgeous. It looks like a snowy day. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with it. I'm just gonna take all those little bits off and I will probably paint up the hearts like I normally do. This one and these two. So we'll get that done with the extras. Let me move some things. Here's a little crystal turtle in the purple. Isn't he adorbs? So cute. We got it opaque. That's good. I got a little bit of overage. I will trim him up when I do the extras. And then here's the three-dimensional butterfly. Whoops. That is pretty. We'll put some rhinestones down the body like normal. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put a magnet on the back. I haven't made this a bag tag yet. I could drill a hole in there. I don't know. We'll see how much I have to do before I get into extra. And then here's the water ripple butterfly. This one takes a lot longer to cure because it's really, really thin. Look at how pretty that is. You can see the crushed crystal in there. That came out really nice. And then, oh my gosh, so many extras. I didn't think I was going to have this many. This is the green. Oh, just like I thought. Looks like jade. That's gorgeous. And then the round one. This is the water ripple. Same thing. And here was the light purple. You can see the crushed crystal beautifully. And then we added some other color to it. So these will all get some bales on them. Those were the extras. Now for the main event. So we're gonna have to do these in an order here so I can keep the tops with the right ones. Now I have to be careful with these lids. I did rip one. I'm short. Well, I'm short two for some reason, but I'm definitely short one because of my own mistake. Here is that color. I have no clue which color is which anymore. This is the part I'm worried. This is how I ripped it last time, putting it back the right way. Okay, we got that. I need to pour two more. I don't think I'm gonna do it today though. We will do it on another video for the whole set to be done. There is this one. And there's the lid. So I'm wondering if she's going to bling it out at all. Now this looks like this mold has been used before quite a bit because there are some dull spots on it. So not sure if she's going to want that one or not. So these came in Happy Mail, so I'm sure they just stopped using them. So I don't know if I've poured that one before because I did not notice that before. So that one is not perfectly shiny. Let me get this one out. This one is really, really light. It almost looks clear with a tint, very, very subtle purple. Oh gosh, please don't rip. And then the round one. Let me just get that off. Hopefully they're all decent. I've only made them a few times, so I don't know which ones are dulled out and which ones are not until today. This one don't look too bad. That's pretty. Very subtle. Let me get a piece of white behind it. So there is our light purple. Really cute. Please tell me those are not in the resin. We may be pouring that again. There's 2 pieces of glitter. And then this one, a little bit darker. Come on. This one's got shimmer in it, so this must be the metallic. That's it. That one goes with this one. This one shrunk up more than the others for some reason. I know I domed them all. That looks like Aurora powder in there. Isn't that cool? That's what the metallics do. That's not the mold. So that is super cool. They just kind of stay suspended in there. So there's that one. 2 more. I'm trying to be really careful with these lids. I did keep the 2 other alcohol inks aside that I didn't use, so I didn't remake another color that I've already done. Come on. There's that. These aren't too exciting without the bottoms. I don't know which is which. I wish I would have. I guess I can go back because each one has a different... Ooh, that one's beautiful. Crystal clear. That one's gorgeous. This one is beautiful. I like that color too. All right. I think I'm going to just... I don't know if this would look good in something else or if I should just get rid of that before I keep pouring it in a bad mold. There's really no way to shine up an old mold. Let's get this one out. This one is the deep... Oh, I think this is the one with that blue first. Well, it really wasn't blue, but it's purple now, thank God. Oh, I didn't do that. So that's the star-shaped one. They have these on advertised as shakers, but I don't know why. I mean, you really can't put much in that tiny little hole as far as a shaker goes. And you'd have to probably pour it clear so you can see what's in that hole. I haven't seen anybody do them. I mean, there probably has been people, so I'm not quite sure if they made shakers out of them or not, because I haven't seen them done. So here is that lid. So that is cool. All right, let me set those aside. I do need to pour those. I'm not sure about that one. Repouring it isn't going to do anything. It's just going to come out dull again. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not as beautiful as the rest of them. All right, so let's do this little fella. Look at that cute thing. I'm gonna say it's a crocodile because of the way the teeth are shaped. Isn't he she? Well, it's gonna be a she when I'm done with it. Not a bubble in sight. Beautiful and shiny. Love that. Let's do this one since it's small. Oh, the sound of the crystal molds. Just pop it right out. Let's see how well it came. It better be just as gorgeous. And it is. I did a good job cleaning. Oh, the stem is all green. The pumpkin's nice and gold. It looks perfect. A little bit of silicone, but that comes right off. That is so pretty. Love it. All right, let me get some of these molds out of the way here. And now for Big Mama. Get the paper off. Yeah, we got a bubble right there, which I can fill in, like I said, with the glitter. And the glitter didn't sink, so that is good. Just that one bubble. Oh no, got another one right there. That stinks. Look at that. OMG. Look at how pretty that thing sparkles. That is gorgeous. So I'm gonna have to tape up this edge and fill that bubble in, and then just fill that one in. Pretty easy. This thing is going to be amazing. Looks pretty good. Even if there were bubbles here, you wouldn't even see them. Trying not to touch the inside of the mold with my fingers. I should have put a glove on. Okay, whew. Whoops. Look at this. Now this is the one that has the lid that doesn't fit perfectly, but it is the lid that they advertise with it, so oh my gosh. I hope you love it, because I love it. That's the only thing I can't change. You would have to pour resin all the way out to here somehow. And I don't know how to do that. I can't change it. So, I mean, once it's on your table, who's going to worry about that? That is so gorgeous. What do you think of the glitter? And none of it sank. We don't have a clear layer. That is so, so pretty. All right, let me get a plan together. All I need to do is finish just a couple of things. This is done other than the bubbles, which I could show you how to fix them. Some people want to be shown how to fix bubbles every once in a while. So let me grab some tape here. A little bit of UV resin. And we'll move that aside. So this one here that's just kind of floating in there, all I'm going to do is fill it up and cure it. I'll spot cure it with this little light. And then once I have them both poured, I'll put it under the big light. So just filling that up is pretty simple, and you would not even know it was there. So just spot cure it to get it solid enough. And then I'm going to tape up that one side and just fill it up. That's it. It's really, really easy to fix bubbles. You just want to make sure that it's completely cured before you go giving it away, selling it, or whatever you're going to do with it. So that one's good enough for me to do that one, and then I'll put it under the stronger light, the big dual light. And I always cure things for 5 minutes, just so I can walk away and not worry about it. Will it take a lot less time? Yeah, probably. All right, so just dam that up with some tape. I just put it underneath, and I'll probably still have to trim it because it's not going to be perfectly level. I'm just going to fill that up. Let me try. I think I domed it too much. I'm just going to pull some out to go over that edge. Maybe it'll grab on a little nicer. No, let me take some of that take a little bit out. I don't want it domed, that's for sure. And then you just cure it. What do you mean, what am I doing?
Did you start a project without me?
About 50 of them.
Ooh. Fancy.
Isn't that nice?
I like it. I like it. I love it. I want
What
some
else do you
more.
like? Anything?
No.
What?
No.
That's so rude.
I like this.
He likes the glitter. These are people's orders. You should love them.
These are our people. I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
That's pretty good there. I'm gonna peel that off. And I'm gonna get it fully cured under the light before I do any trimming on that. Let me get everything else together and BRB.
Michelle's hands are busy, all with the resin pouring bright. Glitz and glitter shining strong under the kitchen light. A pumpkin carriage fit for dreams, a fairy tale so sweet. Her faith in Jesus guiding her with every craft complete. Oh, Michelle's glittery hands working with love so true. Every sparkle, every jar, she's making it for you. Serving the Lord with resin and grace, spreading joy each day. Michelle's glittery hands shining all the way. A crocodile with scales of green shimmering so fine. Perfume bottles purple hued like grape upon the vine. An opal glitter jar with lid catching heaven's glow. Her faithful viewers cheer her on, they love her dazzling show. Oh, Michelle's glittery hands working with love so true. Every sparkle, every jar, she's making it for you. Serving the Lord with the resin and grace, spreading joy each day. Michelle's glittery hands shining all the way. Through every pore, through every mold, her heart's as warm as purest gold. With faith and glitter, she'll create a masterpiece to celebrate. Oh, Michelle's glittery hands working with love so true. Every sparkle, every jar, she's making it for you. Serving the Lord with the resin and grace, spreading joy each day. Michelle's glittery hands shining all the way. Michelle's glittery hands shining all the way.
Okay, I am just about done, but bonus unmoldings for you. I redid this one because, plus I did the other two. So I just mixed the other two alcohol inks, but I can't unmold them yet. They're not quite ready. They're cooling down. This one that had the glitter on it right here, I pulled the glitter out with a knife, and then it left a little teeny tiny mark, so I didn't want to give her that one. So I just blinged it up and we'll give it to somebody else. So this one I just put some pink rhinestones and crossed it right over where those two little pieces of glitter were, right under there. And I put some rhinestones on the lid of that one. Magnet on the back of that, that's it. Pinch bail on this one. I did rhinestones. They're kind of like a peachy color, but they pick up the purple nicely. So I put them on this one and then this one. And then I put magnets on the back of both of these. Little magnet on the back of the turtle, didn't do anything else. Here is the whole shebang of pendants. I just glued on flat back bails. Oh, that one came out crooked. Now I gotta redo it. Darn. I can't even fix it there. It's too dry. Oh, that one barely had any glue on. Probably why. Didn't do anything to any of those, the jar or anything. Here is the darling little alligator or crocodile, whatever you want to call her. So I put a crown on her head like I did before. E6000 that down. Put big fat lashes on her eyes, and I just put a line of glue right down there so they stay on. So I colored her eyes white, green, and black. color the teeth in white, and then the back bumps are in green. So there's that one. I didn't do anything to the carriage. I'm gonna fix this. Oh, for the cross, I just colored purple. It's a metallic ink, so it kind of has that silvery look to it. And it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna fix this, get these things cooled down, and we will unmold them, and that will be it for today because she didn't want anything done to them. So I have glue on my hands and I'm touching everything. Let me get that ready and then we'll start. I went ahead and unmolded them so I didn't have to struggle on camera. So this is the lighter one. I was trying to mimic that color, but it was a different color. So it's more of a pinky purple, and it was actually 1 drop of this one, and this was like 5 drops of the same one, so I can get different shades. And then here is the new round one, different color, but they all hopefully are a little bit varied in shade. These two are a little similar, but not the same. That one's got more blue in it than the purple. So I hope I hit the brief for you. I hope you like them. I think I'm done with everything. This one is just a little doll. I love her. She's so cute. I like everything. Don, he doesn't know what he likes. He just likes sparkly. He likes sparkle like me. So that is it today. I'm going to have a ton of pictures at the end. I hope you stick around for them. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have a blessed day, guys. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart.